Ron Hubbard. Sorry. Taking a history class on the 20th century's most influential people. Vikings Rams. Let's start by reviewing the Matthew Stafford highlights of the game. Matthew Stafford being the quarterback who handily beat the Vikings on Sunday. So there was he just threw it straight to Dantzler, and Dantzler dropped it, of course, because Dantzler sucks. Second quarter, gets some pressure, only pressure of the game, throws it straight to Anthony Barr. Anthony Barr, for some reason, just falls over, doesn't run it back. Throws it, okay, into triple coverage, and again, Chris Boyd can't make the interception. Harrison Smith bent over. Rolls to the right, throws deep, and again, okay, double coverage. Xavier Woods makes the interception. Xavier Woods somehow only returns to like the 37, even though it looked like he could have brought it back to midfield. Tipped and intercepted by Barr again, and he's stumbling as he intercepts it again. For some reason, he just can't intercept a ball without falling over. And Stafford throws to nobody. I guess it's to Odell Beckham, but that's the quarterback of the team that led by double digits most of the game. That's who you lost to. I think one way to kind of try to understand why there was a different outcome, you just look at two plays late in the game. 3rd and goal for the Vikings and a 3rd and 6 from the 7 for the Rams, and how things play out differently. Both Stafford and Cousins are in the shotgun here. Cousins is lined up 4 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Stafford is lined up 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Don't know if that matters. They take the snap, and look where they end their drop. Cousins ends his drop at the 13, which is 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Stafford is at the 16.5-yard line, which is 9.5 yards behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big difference, and you can just see how much farther behind the line Stafford is. You know, you see the Vikings O-line is seemingly pushed back more, particularly on the ends. But just imagine if Cousins was at the 15.5-yard line instead of the 13, where he is. Would he have more time? Could he see more? Look how much easier it is for Stafford to survey the field. And Cousins is already getting rid of the ball because he feels the pressure. He panics. And Stafford is perfectly fine because he's way farther back behind the line. And Cousins throws to Madison. Madison is perfectly covered, and he's at the 5-yard line. This play has no chance. No chance. And Cousins has made sure that this play has no chance from the get-go. He doesn't drop back far enough. You could see there's a big hole to his left. He could step to the left and step up in the pocket, buy time, and someone would come up open in the end zone, but he doesn't do that. He's chicken. Whereas Stafford, he can see the whole field. And what do you know? He actually throws to the end zone where Odell Beckham Jr. is wide open because he's being covered by Cameron Dantzler. So you want to know why the outcome's different? There you have it. There you have it. One quarterback does the absolute minimum when given the chance. One quarterback does what he's supposed to. He's committed to getting the ball to the end zone. And that's the problem with Kirk Cousins. That's the problem with Mike Zimmer ball in general. We should just combine Cousins and Zimmer to Kazimmer. Kazimmer ball. That's what it is. Kazimmer ball. Because they are meant for each other. They both play the same way. Scared, wimpy. It's Cousins on that 3rd and goal, dumping it off to Madison with no chance. Or it's Zimmer. Drive the ball down the field with authority inside the 10, and then you run up the middle twice. And then Cousins throws a stupid pass to Osborne because he panics, and it's Kazimmer ball. The first drive, 3 and out, because you dump off to Madison, because you don't try. Anybody who defends Cousins
I'll come back there and hit you on the head with a tack hammer.
Look at Cousins' numbers. Most people accept mediocrity. In your job, at work, if you work at a big company like I do, there's so much mediocrity. It's all about mediocrity because you're afraid of taking risks. Your company's afraid of any risk. That's too risky. Let's do the safe thing. That's how you get ahead. By going along with everything. Going along with the safe route. Never disagreeing with people. Dumping it off on 3rd down so you don't throw the interception. Never getting the ball across the goal line. So yeah, most people are okay with Kirk Cousins. Because he's like a mirror to them. That's who Kirk Cousins is. He's a mirror. If you see yourself in Kirk Cousins, there's a lot of Kirk Cousins in you. Our awards for this week. The award for the worst interception return in history. There's a couple candidates there. Xavier Woods. Looks like he has the whole field in front of him and he just stops and lets the receiver catch up to him and take him down. But Anthony Barr had two candidates for this. His second interception, for some reason he's falling down after he intercepts it. But his first interception, he intercepts it. It's like he's drunk or something. And of course the Vikings' first play, Cousins gets sacked and they get only 3 points out of that INT. We'll give that one to Anthony Barr in that first INT. It's just make a good play and make a bad play at the same time. You can't expect a defensive player to make a good interception return.
Backfield, four-man rush. And that is intercepted. It's the Marcus Lawrence. Down the sideline, he goes. And look at that.
The Mike Zimmer Award for brilliant defensive strategy, that goes to Mike Zimmer, who at one point they had DJ Wanham on Cooper Kupp. Why didn't they put Aaron Donald on Justin Jefferson, you know? Why didn't Sean McVay think to do that? The Baker Mayfield Award for a quarterback who was completely unable to throw an accurate pass to a wide-open Odell Beckham Jr. That goes to Matthew Stafford. Of course, Stafford did later in the game get it to Odell Beckham to make that 2-touchdown lead and put the game away. Richard Simmons Award for getting manhandled.
Howard Stern.
Of course, that's Harrison Smith.
There's a blitz from Minnesota, and the run against it is good for a first down and more. Sony Michel still churning the legs all the way down inside the 25.
A tough guy we got at strong safety.
Everyone cannot play sports.
The award for sucking so bad for so many years and being so overrated, that goes to Harrison Smith. Kyle Rudolph Award for a dump off screen to an extremely slow tight end. You see this every other week. Kirk Cousins Award for just a play that makes me want to punch myself in the face.
Hopkins right now for Arizona 2. Oh, that one slipped out of the hands of Cousins. Arizona 2.
What have we done?